Today, I want to do a video on Criplettes, women Crips. I had an opportunity to run into Criplettes at Bethune Park and at Fremont High School. And at Bethune Park, I ran across a young lady named was Bridgette. They called her 6 Deuce Bridgette. I remember she lived by the park when we was younger. You also had Ann, Weedy. You had a bunch of girls, Marvette. You had Nina 7. You had Sylvia. You had Big Draws. You had a bunch of Coco was one of my favorites. She lived over in Circle City, but she was from 7-6. We had Weeda from 9-7. We had a bunch of Criplettes. That's what they call them they Crips, but they girl Crips. But we had one name in particular. She was an older lady named Crip Jackie. I think Crip Jackie is from 6'8" or either 6'9". And we had a bunch of Criplettes that used to roam South Central LA. I remember the first time I seen Bridgette. She was a short in stature, but she lived over there by Bethune Park. And Bridgette became a 6 Deuce when she moved on the other side of Avalon over there with the 6 Deuces. And the 6 Deuces took her in as a homegirl, and she became what you call original 6 Deuce Criplette. And you know, a lot of times the women don't get credit for being into these gangs, but today I wanted to talk about the Criplettes because they played a major part in being a gang member. The word Criplette, what do Criplette mean to me? That means that they are women Crips. And when you see these women Crips, I remember when I was in the feds and you had one named Peaches out of Harlem. And my homie Wawa used to always say, man, that's the real homegirl right there. And you know one thing I liked about Peaches was Peaches always look out for Wawa. And when I seen hundreds and hundreds of pictures of Wawa and hundreds and hundreds of pictures of Peaches, and it just kind of like made me real happy to know that he had a homegirl that was actually down with him. But I had also ran into some girls from 7-6, Q102, 9-7. I think the one from 9-7, Nina 7 used to hang with, what's that girl that had a baby by Robert Kardashian? Black China. I think Black China was her best friend or one of her friends. But I had an opportunity to see my homie Blacko from 7-6, and he told me that he used to hang with, this girl used to hang with him named Lady Astro. I think she's from Hoover, I think. And he was telling me that he took her out of town and they was doing business and stuff. But you know, Crip Jackie, I think Crip Jackie, man, I seen her on one of them talk shows one time, and Crip Jackie was the real deal, man. And I just wanted to give a light on the Criplettes. I know that Weeda was telling me that I had to get at this one girl, but I know Sylvia was from 9-7, Weeda from 9-7, you had Nina 7. I seen her on the internet. She was real thick. You had Little Bit. You had that which they call Bridgette. You had Marvette from 5 Deuce. You had Ann from 6 Deuce. You had a bunch of sisters, man, that really stayed down. You had Lisa from 7-6, Noonie. They was like the Browns, you know. They was some real Criplet girls. But you know, I don't really want to get all into that, to the women too hard, because you know they have those gang junctions out there, man. And a lot of them women will not be able to hang around or be around certain things because of that gang junction. I never really knew that the gang junction played a major role in LA because I wasn't on the street when they had that gang junction. But I know that big draws and the homegirls from 7'6" and the homegirls from 5'9", you know, they keep the thing going. But you know, a lot of the homegirls they moved to Vegas and Arizona. But I just wanted to show and give honor to the Criplettes because you can't have Crips without Criplettes. You can't have the functions without the women part of the Crips. And I always really wanted to know, you know, what would make a woman, you know, want to be a part of an organization that was dominated by men. But I used to see a lot of women, man, they was real down for the cause. They was real down for the struggle. Just like in civil rights, you had women that was down, just like in the Black Panther Party. You had women that was down. You had a lot of these women, man, that played major roles. I remember Angela Davis, Shada Shakur, you know, a lot of these soldier women, man. And I think Criplettes is going to go down in history as a major figure in these accomplishments because Criplettes have not really got their due. And today, I really wanted to talk about their due because LA wouldn't be LA without the women. You know what I'm saying? What is this world without women? And I remember back in the days, man, we used to go to 4800 and they used to take us to the visitor room and we'd be all chained up. Everybody else be loose but a little bit away from us, but they had us chained up like animals. So when the women would come down and the kids would come down our road, they would see us chained up and they would be like, oh, God. And then you see the soldier women standing up there waiting for their man to come and stuff like that. And it was amazing, man, because, you know, 4800 had a way of having the Crips and Bloods, you know, separated. And when you talk about women of LA, you talk about the different hood 60s, you know, the 40s, you know, the 90's. You talk about all of these women. I know that I think I seen Nipsey Hussle's sister at the funeral. She had on, I think she had on an all blue rag dress and looked good. But I was like watching. I was like, wow, man, that's Nip's sister, man. Nip's sister got that blue rag dress, so that thing got it clean, man. But I liked it to see Criplettes because when we was in high school, we had Big Fish sister Ann, and we had a girl named Little Bit. And they used to be wearing the khakis a certain way, that fit a certain way. I remember, man, I was over there in Five Deuce Hood one time. It was these girls, man. They were sisters. I think their name was I forgot their name, but they wore these corduroy khakis a certain way, man, that snugged their body, man. And when I used to like to see Coco, the homegirl Coco, that was messing with one of the homies and stuff like that. Then you had Sharon, you had the girls from the Q. There used to be a lot of Kat, Nina, a lot of girls from the Q that had those certain kind of, that body, man, with those corduroys on. And I never forget, man, that I went over to the Grape Streets one time, and they had these girls, man, I mean, you know, PJ girls got body too, but a lot of them girls that wear them khakis, man, back in the days, man, they had some cold bodies. Because, you know, I went to Edison, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of girls from the Pablos used to be there, the Villains, over there by the Bethune Park. And, man, I mean, it was just booty everywhere. And I liked it the way that they fit in those khakis, man. And then that's how a lot of times I was used to be watching them. I used to watch them. And then they used to have the nice physiques and stuff like that. But I remember Ann, man, from 6 Deuce. She was like Big Fish sister, but she had a nice body, man. And she used to wear those khakis. And you had Helen. It was Biscuit, them brother, me sister, man. She had the big old earrings. She had body for real, man. But you know, I always loved Criplettes, man. I just wanted to give them their due. It's their time and it's their season. And this is to the Criplettes of LA and all around the country. Big C's to you, Criplettes.